right, listen, YouTube. Got a package in the mail from Yusuf Barber. This right here, let's just get into it, man. This right here is something that I think a lot of travel barbers need. What he did with this is something that I never thought. I would have never thought that somebody could think of something so genius. It's simple, but yet it's so needed. Here it is. No clog. All right, let's get into it. Calm down and open it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just having trouble. I'm over here having trouble. All right. Comes with this. Comes with another bottle. You got like 2 balls in the inside of it to where you can mix it up, and everything can be mixed up pretty nice. This is the gun right here. Now, to you right now, it probably don't make sense. It's like, what? Why is it like this in the tips? Why is it doing that? Why isn't it like something that you could pour into? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is kind of crazy. It's kind of unique, right? Comes with a charger, a USB charger, and it comes with like, what is these? Like little nozzles and an instruction manual. It's probably self-explanatory. All right, pretty self-explanatory, okay? You just basically unscrew the top. It's like this little nozzle that it comes with. It gives you like 4 other ones. You basically screw it in here. Boom, you see that, you see what's going on right now. You see what's going on right now. I gotta put some enhancements in here. Let's see if it could do the Kiss Express, because you know how I like using Kiss Express. I done used everybody's enhancements and stuff like that. They cool, but I'm still rocking with the Kiss Express Black. All right, let me fill this up real quick. All right, so I filled it up with some Kiss Express, but let me talk about how to turn this on. It basically has 3 modes, right? Power-wise. You start off with the first one. This sprays light. Don't really spray that hard. Turn it off. You hold it again. It turns up to the second power. You hold it again, and it's at max. So I'm most likely gonna keep mine at max. I'm gonna show you guys how it sprays on this piece of paper, just to give you guys the, you know what I mean, the power it holds. All right, you guys, let's just start max power. To me, not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Now let's just, for kicks, go into the lower level and see what the lower lever does. See, to me, it doesn't really, to me, I need more power than this. I need a little bit more power than this, so I'm gonna stick with I'm definitely gonna stick, the 2 ain't bad though. The 2 ain't bad though, but I'm definitely gonna stick with the 3rd power for sure. That way I ain't gotta do too much. I'm in and out. I could just spray this and be done with it. I don't have to sit here and wait, you know, for a long time to spray this on. Hey, I'm gonna be completely honest. I gotta pause for a minute. I gotta be real for a minute. This is probably one of the best products out as far as like enhancement guns that don't clog. I know this is called no clog, but y'all don't understand. Like, I buy a lot of enhancements guns, and I get sent a lot of enhancements guns that's like wireless, and over time it clogged. Mainly me being lazy on my part. Half of it's being lazy on my part, not really wanting to clean it. You know what I'm saying? Not really wanting to do all that. Because as barbers, you know what I'm saying, our time is precious. When we want to lead a shop, we want to lead a shop. I ain't got time to be sitting here cleaning and doing all that stuff. That's why, you know what I'm saying, the compressors are so useful. You know what I mean? They're easy to clean. All you gotta do is to break it apart and clean it. But once that wireless compressor goes, it's a wrap, man. You gotta just throw that thing away. Ain't no amount of cleaning it gonna bring it back, all right? So this invention right here, The fact that it just sprays the enhancements right out of this thing. No, nothing, just air and enhancements. It just spraying air, and then the enhancements is, for some reason, this is a dope product. This is a dope product. I gotta tip my hat. I gotta be real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the things to where it's like, dang, everybody need one of these at their station. If you're a traveling barber, you need one of these. These is not gonna clog up. You gonna have this for forever until the battery go on you. You know what I'm saying? But this product right here is good. I vouch for this. This is, it's a lot of products that I see on the daily. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of products that I see come and go. But this one right here, this one isn't, you gotta know when it's the one, you know what I'm saying? He also has different type of products. He got the curl sponge as well, you know what I'm saying? I think I got this when I was at the CT Barber Expo in Connecticut. I picked this up from him when he was at the booth. I support Yusuf. He's always coming out with inventions and stuff like that. And you know, this one right here is a must cop, all right? Listen, in this video, I did like a high burst taper. Yeah, man. For all my people out there that's like, Jeezy, you always doing the light skin clients. I got a dark skin for you. You know what I'm saying? It's a dark skin. What? Say something now. This is a dark skin client. What's up? Did I get him right or didn't I get him right? I don't know. In the comment section below, let me know. It's your boy 360 Jeezy. Stay tuned.
360 Jeezy. 360 Jeezy.
Alright you guys, so before you start cutting, what you want to do is comb the hair out. What this does is it lifts the hair off of the scalp, making it easier for the hair to feed into the teeth of the blades. So my client wanted a 2 all the way around, so I went ahead and grabbed my 2 guard with the lever fully closed, because if I would have left the lever open, it would have been a 2.5. So I closed the lever, that way it's a fully 2 guard, and I'm going with the grain, making sure that I check for, you know, cowlicks or anything of that nature. You also want to do that when you're combing as well, all right? Check for cowlicks or anything like that before you actually start cutting. But in this case, I'm just going nice and slow, making sure that I go with the grain of his pattern. Now, when it comes to your client's crown area, normally, if he's like a real hardcore waver, I like to keep that area a guard size higher. But in this case, you know, I'm just gonna cut everything all even, and I'm gonna identify where that cowlick in his crown is, all right? And I'm going around it. I'm not really going through it, because that could leave a big hole in his head. So you don't want to do that. You want to make sure you pay attention to the hair growth pattern. So right now, I'm gonna set in my bald line, but I'm doing it a little differently. I'm not setting in just straight. I'm gonna set it in a triangle-like shape. That way, I create the shape already, all right? I don't have to work for the shape as I go along. All I have to do is build off of this shape that I'm already creating. So that's why I start with the bald line, doing it in a triangle-like shape. So next guideline I'm gonna set in is the lever open, going up about a 1/2 inch, making sure I go over this guideline multiple times to ensure that it's at that length. So I'm gonna continue to build on top of that shape. I got my 1 guard with the lever open, and I'm building on top of that shape, still going up a 1/2 inch. Understand when you're cutting hair that not every motion is up and down. Sometimes you're gonna have to go side to side to get it to that length that you want. Next, I'm just gonna clear out some of that bulk that's on the top with my 2-guard with the lever fully closed, and I'm just clearing out bulk. I'm not actually setting in a guideline. So when I'm done building up, I always like to use the same guards going right back down. So what I did was put on my 1 guard, clearing out that area between the 1 and the 2. Next, I'm gonna drop that lever close, and basically soften up that middle line. Now that middle line is softened up, it's easier to take it out with the 0 guard close and a flick out motion. I'm using only my corners as I flick out this guideline. So sometimes the 0 guard close can't take out everything. There's a lot more bulk that I need to take out. So all I'll do is, with the lever open, kind of detail that area, where the 0 guard close couldn't take out. Now with the lever fully closed and a flick out motion, using my corners only, I'm flicking out that bottom line. I'm starting below the line, flicking to the line, and I'm adjusting my lever as I go up. And lastly, what you want to do is detail your work. Detailing is extremely important. All I'm doing is smoothing down that bulk that's on the top with my 1 guard with the lever closed, just trying to get it lower, trying to make sure everything is nice and smooth and transition well. So I like to look in the mirror when I do my detail work, just because it gives you a different perspective on the blend than just seeing it head on. Also, if you don't have access to a mirror, rest your eyes, come back and detail those areas where you see bulk. So as far as the back goes, I use the same exact steps. These are steps that you should memorize. That way you're not fumbling around trying to look for the next guard on what to do and wasting time. Being a barber, you have to be timely, all right? I cut my clients every 30 minutes, so I have to be on time for my next appointment. So make sure you memorize these steps. So when it comes to using enhancements, the mix is 50-50. 50% Kiss Express, 50% alcohol. When I'm spraying the enhancements, I make sure that I angle it. That way it's not sprayed directly on the hair, and it's just like kind of misting towards the back. But to all the students that's out there, learn how to master the haircut first. You don't want to start doing enhancements and just trying to cover up something that you're okay at, all right? Master the haircut first, because your haircuts in school is not going to be your haircuts out in the real world, or 3 years or 4 years of you into it. You know what I mean? Don't spray on or try to enhance something that's just okay. Trust me, I understand you want to master and learn everything, but right now, enhancements, that could be something that you could do later on. Now, when it comes to razoring, what I like to do is I like to stretch the skin and just trust the process. Lay the blade flat on the skin and commit to dragging it across the skin. When you don't do that, it kind of gets stuck. So make sure you commit to dragging it across the skin as long as you stretch that skin. the blade will glide across the skin. You don't have to worry. I know in the beginning I was timid at doing it. I didn't really know what I was doing, but now doing it for the years I've been doing it, I should have just committed to it and trust the process. All you really have to do is watch out for bumps, pimples, you know, scabs or anything like that. Don't go over those things because you don't want to leave your client leaking, you know what I mean? So just pay attention, trust the process, stretch the skin. Listen, let me tell you why they call me 360. When they sit in my chair, I spin them in the full 360, and they come out looking like, oh, dude, YouTube, this is the cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, HustleDreamProduction, that's my brother. He does all my beats. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description below. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Also, if you want to know where you can find any tools that you've seen in this video, links will be in the description below. Otherwise, you guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My TikTok is official360Jeezy and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here.
Shout out to all the old school niggas out there. I see you out there, nigga. Talking about them old school player niggas with the whole length.